increased every quarter, both gross profit and net income is down. That is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. The way I see it, there are two solutions. We can either renegotiate our vendor contracts or start thinking about
Anytime, anywhere, anyone. MLB Perfect Inning Live. Play now.
I did it! I did it! I did it! It's an October miracle! We win the pennant! We win the pennant! Woo-hoo!
Woo! MLB! What's up, guys? And welcome to another edition of GAMEVIL TV. It is I, Deep V Joe, already starting things off with a bang here today, guys. It is Friday. Oh, we finally made it. We're at the end of the week now. Why are you selling out with ads, dude? That's one of our trailers, so it's technically reserved for our ad space, technically, right? So that is the, they keep saying, Joe, dude, like, when I saw that trailer for MLB Perfect Inning Live, the new edition of MLB, continuation of Perfect Inning, when I saw that first trailer, I was thinking, was that based off of me or what? Vinster828, was I leaving you hanging? Dude, I'm getting so many requests and whispers. Vinster, I apologize if anything fell between the cracks. I never want to leave anybody hanging. I try to get to everybody I can, so if anything, try to follow up with me, dude. I'll see what I can do. I'm getting a lot. It's getting crazy here, you guys, but not as crazy as what we're about to see here today, guys. MLB Perfect Inning Live is the next installment in the MLB Perfect Inning franchise. This is officially a licensed game, guys, so we've partnered up with the MLB Players Association, MLB Advanced Media. We've taken several of your favorite MLB players and captured them, so there's going to be a lot of uniqueness in-game. We've captured the 30 stadiums, all real-world stadiums, and depicted them in MLB Perfect Inning Live. So, yeah, I'm going to try to be fielding both questions here, guys, regarding mostly MLB. Hey, all right, I know, right? And I get there's still a lot of after polls questions, but since this is the premiere of a new game, guys, I'm going to reserve a lot of our live airtime to try to address any questions regarding MLB and whatnot. So, again, I'll try to respond to your whispers at the end of the show if you guys have any questions or concerns about anything else pertaining outside of MLB. So, another cool couple features that MLB will be bringing, Perfect Inning Live will be bringing, is also a new PvP system. So it's going to be a live PvP environment. It's pretty exciting, and it's going to kind of reshape kind of what MLB Perfect Inning is all about. I know that was one of the biggest requests in 16 was regarding some live PvP scenarios that you guys can play through. So there will be that to look forward to, as well as a rebalancing to the whole free agent market. We're going to spend today kind of diving into a lot of the different features, taking a look at gameplay, and then trying to address some questions. So, Aaron Kersner. So I know this has been addressed a couple times already on the MLB forums, and I am working with really limited information as far as this goes, but I know in terms of data migration from 16 to live, I know essentially this is going to be a brand new game, so information stored on the 16 version as well as the live version are two vastly different entities. So essentially what I saw and what I see is kind of happening is that we are trying to make compensations as best as possible instead of, I know a lot of people are requesting, like, why can't you just copy one version of this and transfer it over here? Long story short, while I'm not a developer, I really can't answer that kind of question, but I can only imagine as far as a technical standpoint of view, they just felt it was easier and much more smoother of a transition to just offer a compensation packages based on your roster rather than individually transferring over one at a time. That's completely speculative as far as I No, but I understand there are a lot of individuals that are frustrated with kind of that decision, and it is something that we are continuously taking in as far as what you guys are saying feedback-wise. I can't really guarantee if any future compensation packages or whatnot. This chair is bothering me. I got to move it out of the way. It won't move. It'll just stay there. It's an empty chair, an empty vessel of what I should be having as a co-host over here. But yeah, that it will be something that we might potentially look into further. So, will there be game footage shown? Of course there will be. I know you guys don't want to see my face anymore, so I'll go ahead and go into here. MLB game. Here we are, ladies and germs. Let's do this. So, right out of the get-go, you're going to see we've pretty much rehauled the in-game menu here. It's pretty much got a pretty good finish to it. I think it clears up a lot of the navigation around the actual main menu. So right at the get-go, I do want to talk mostly about gameplay and game modes, and then we'll go into the other kinds of features that we're going to be seeing. Joe, we can still see your face. I'm sorry. Do you not want to see my face? Bring back Barry Bonds, dude. Good old B Bonds, man. Me and B Bonds, I loved it. I loved every part of B Bonds, man. Loving it. Loving it. Excuse me, I'm going to be drinking quite a bit of water here today because I am going to be talking a lot. I get that hoarse throat when I do talk for a long period of time, so I apologize ahead of time. So right here we have in your traditional game modes the 2017 live season, which pretty much you guys know is the similar to what 16 is. It follows the 17 season. You'll basically be able to follow that same schedule and whatnot. I believe there are different difficulties that you can partake in. Right now, I believe I'm just doing the spring training difficulty, which is the essentially the easiest difficulty. I believe that only contains like 10 games in there, so it's a pretty quick season because it's kind of trying to cater to that new crowd that might not be as familiar with the older system. So essentially the training or the spring training option will give you that 10-game increase, and as you select additional difficulties, obviously you'll get more games to play through in there. So let's go straight into it though here. Baseball Fan Joe is my team. There is a current game in progress, so let's go ahead and dive in there. I probably should have wrapped up that game so I could start a fresh one, but hey, you know, I can't do funny about baseball. Bummer. I mean, there are plenty of baseball puns you can make, though. You know, I leave it to you, though, because it's like I'm under the gun, so I can't really make as many out of the ballpark references. Was that good? All right, let's get into it. So one of the things that's new about pitching for you MLB Perfect Inning fans out there, so right out of the get-go, this took me a little while to kind of get used to, but this is kind of your pitching system that you're going to be working with. So once you get in here, you'll obviously be able to select your pitch based on the left analog stick. Make sure that you are ready to select your pitch when you push that analog stick, because you won't be able to unselect anything. So if you do try to like center the actual joystick, it won't not select a pitch. It won't not select a pitch. So essentially, as soon as your thumb touches that D-pad, just be sure you're ready to actually throw. Now in this one, in 16, you were working with, when you were pitching, that pulse, right? That pulse technique. Essentially, you wanted to stop that pulse in the center circle so that you can get that perfect pitch. In this system, we're working with a similar kind of circle charge-up method, but what you're going to want to do is once you click on the actual pitch button, your right-hand button over there, I'm sure these players are getting just super tired just standing there, just watching, not doing anything. But once you touch the actual pitch button, you're going to have to hold it down and then fill up the gauge. As you see, you're going to want to come as close as you can to that yellow indication, so that's the perfect pitch. Obviously, as your character has less stamina, or obviously throws more pitches, your stamina will be deteriorated and the actual circle will begin to close though on itself. So just keep that in mind. It does share a similar system where you can actually go to the shop, buy stamina to refresh it on those players so that you can consecutively have a good perfect pitch. Yours is cutting out? What's cutting out specifically, 614? No, 614, don't cut out. No, I can't get a perfect pitch. I'm terrible. Boom, I still got that strikeout, baby. Give me that. Who else is next? Who else wants some? You want this, Sano? Let's do it. By the way, I am like, Oh, overpitch. I am terrible at. Why hasn't this game crashed yet? I know that's a pot shot there. I'm gonna not say anything about that. I'm gonna not saying that. You didn't look at my joke. Oh, I was too busy reading chat. Dang you, Crafts! Trolled again by the power of Craftsman. All right. Let's try and do this again. Let's do a fastball, corner pocket. Huh! Best pitch. Get out of here. Throw a back dog. One more. You guys ready for this K, dude? Here we go. Get this strikeout now. Strikeout's coming. Let's go with a nice. Let's go with. You know what? Let's go with a curveball. Curveballs are always the worst to try to hit, and they're the best to throw. Oh no! Double play it. Come on. Oh, you son of a. I'm already done with this game. I'm already done with this game. It might not. Touche. Touche. Wait, what's with the countdown? Wait, 2 minutes into the game time and already mentions of gamers. Wait, what? You don't have to leave. I was just showing off some gameplay. No worries. All right, and as usual, you can also swap to if you have no time to play throughout the actual season mode. On the top right-hand corner, you do have different options you can select. Obviously, there are different camera angles depending on your forte, what you want to see. Get that nice customized angle, you guys. Because if you guys know anything, if it doesn't look good, you shouldn't play it. So if that angle isn't just right, change it up a little bit. But we can also slip into the simulation mode. Simulation mode works or has a little bit of a better view. This time you can actually see your players actually moving around the field. Last time it was just the player like portrait that was running around in the simulation mode. So Joe Buck is back. But oh, what's the matter? You don't like Joe Buck, dude? The Buckner, the Joe Buckner. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It gives you that nice bird's eye view, so you can kind of see the whole field. And it kind of gives it a little bit more of a human element to it, that you're actually observing a actual real-time match rather than just seeing your character portraits navigate around the actual baseball diamond. So it'll be pretty chill to see. Let's go ahead and go back in. We're at what, the 7th, top of the 7th. Let's go ahead and end this one. Actually, we'll go to the end of the 9th, or go to the 9th and then just play out that last inning. Excuse me. Nice, exactly that, my friend. We're about to the 8th here. All right, as soon as this one's out, we're done. Let's do it. Fly out. Come on, dude. Let's do it, Trout. All right, so we're here at the 8th. Minnesota Twins offense. Go ahead, rotate that out. Are we going to get to that 9th? Let's do it.
Runners at first and second. The batters.
All right, let's see what we're working with here. Ooh, yeah, see, so that's bad. That's what having no stamina looks like. So when you get to that point, you're going to see that red circle is completely... That is impossible to hit, let me tell you. That, trying to get to on that yellow is going to be quite the feat, if I do say so, guys. Quite the feat. So let's go ahead and make some substitutions here. Obviously, substitutions work similarly. Just pause the game. Once it's paused, you can actually hit the substitution panel, and then you will get a list of all your available substitution pitchers here. Who do we want to rotate out, though? 15. Let's go with my closing pitcher here. All right, come on in, my friend. What was I saying? Yeah, so earlier, watch him hit it. I am terrible at pronouncing baseball players' names. I don't know why. It's just some of the, I don't know what it is about baseball player names that I struggle so much with. Like, if I don't even say their names, you know I can't even pronounce it. Soria, I'm pretty sure. Soria is his name. The reason why I don't say it is to make myself not appear as dumb. But, you know. Today is National Beer Day. Well, you know what, dude? We're playing some baseball, so cheers to everybody out there. Nothing goes well together than some popcorn, beer, and Cracker Jacks. That's what the song says, right? Buy me some beer and popcorn and Cracker Jacks. I don't care. I don't care if I ever get back. Am I striking this guy out yet? Boom! You're done. Or I'm done. Oh my god. I hate when they make the safe spot, or when they do the safe, arm thing, dude. It just like it's such a bad BM. How could you? I'm under the gun here, dude. I got bases loaded. This is a bad spot I'm in here, guys. Oh no, they're on a roll now, dude. Oh no. They got that rally cap on, you guys. I don't think I can make it out of it. I'm under the gun here, dude. Live stream, I'm just gonna fail. Whew. Come on. I have 0 outs. This is a bad inning. This is not good, guys. Not good. And this is my closing pitcher, too. Woo, baby. Get out of here. All right, all right, all right, all right. I need 2 more. Give me them 2 more Ks, guys. The only way to win, steal the actual base? You mean like just walk off the field with the actual base? No, overpitch, don't! How was that a strike? I got incredibly lucky with that. Oh, get out of here, guys. That's right. We got 2 down. Don't let them do it. I've already ruined my perfect game. MLB, perfect game. Boom, there we go, there we go, come on. And then you are able to, if you guys want to try to pick off runners, if you guys see the portraits of each of your opponent's players on the left-hand screen, right-hand screen, and bottom of the screen, you can actually throw them out there. Let me see if I can actually do it. Oh! Oh, boy. True story, when I was in Little League, I actually really messed up my leg sliding into a base. It was a little gross. That's right, guys. I did 3 years. Boom. There it is. How easy is that? How easy is that? Let me just get my last at-bat here. A ball. Get out. Joe, are you really an Angels fan? I like the... Oh, is that it? Oh, I really like the Angels. I don't keep up to date. Oh, there it is, baby. I don't keep up to date a lot on baseball, but Angels are really the only team that I can say that I just enjoy. Every other team, just because I grew up in Orange County and I went to a bunch of games back when I was a toddler, a wee little lad, I should say. Nice lumberjack swing. So yeah, I mean, I used to enjoy a lot of the old school players like Tim Salmon. Tim Salmon was one of my favorite, and I think he became one of my favorites just based. Oh my God, just based off his name, because I was like, oh yeah, that guy's name sounds like it's a salmon, like a fish salmon. So I thought that was funny, and my infantile brain just associated his funny name to being good. So I was just like, yeah, he's my favorite player. Whew. Oh, nice little grounder that's just going to get picked up over there. If Joe's winning the game, it must be easy to play. Oh, man. That's not cool, guys. That's not cool. And as a heads up, anybody that is watching, obviously this is a test build for MLB Perfect Ending Live. So anything that you see here as far as actual numbers or whatnot may be potentially changed when the game does go live. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, and so I think I was a... oh, now we're at the bottom of the ninth. I got tricked. I was a pretty decent player back in the day, but I mean, even now, like, even after a year of just not playing, though, I just became so bad. Like, it's to a point now where anytime a pop-up fly ball comes my way, I instantly cower. Instantly cower. You want to know why? This is the moneymaker, guys. If anything happens to this, I'm done. What do? Rely on my actual skills to get by? No. No. What kind of fish? A salmon fish. You know, like Tim Salmon. Like salmon up a creek. How do you... I can't even do a... You guys know. You guys get it. Wild Hack. Is this game out yet? No. I believe our tentative launch is next week. There we go. Come on, baby. Give me that best. Foul ball. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see if he hits this. Right there, in the corner. Right there. Corner. Oh, my God. Corner. Ooh, I nearly took out his knee, dude. Has anyone ever been hit by a real ball, though? Oh, is that going to be there? Woo! Vision Reckless. Can you play against your friends in this? Yes, there is a way to actually invite your friends to a live PvP match, so... I do have somebody on standby. We have one of our guys who does work on the game. and a little bit later he will invite me to a actual live PvP match. So remember Joe got sent to the minor league in Pee Wee baseball. I was just so bad at Pee Wee baseball. They just demoted me. Oh my god. I'm gonna get hammered in this game. I mean, yeah, when it comes out, but right now I'm playing, I put a bunch of good cards on my account, so I'm just kind of playing as is. So I'm deceptively good at this game, essentially, is what I'm saying. There we go. All right, so once you guys win, obviously you get your, overview, game stats. You can check all that, pitcher, batter, and whatnot. MVP. MVP! So, and then, yeah, after every match, you will get a variety of items that you can choose from. So, is there online multiplayer? There is, yes. There is a live battle multiplayer. Essentially, if you queue up while somebody else is queuing up, you'll go head-to-head against them. So, a couple things I do want to mention. Okay, so yeah, after this, obviously, so while we're kind of in the topic of this after-action report, you will be able to essentially spend any stat points that you've accumulated. So essentially, in MLB Perfect Inning Live, there's going to be a little bit of a different way that your actual players are going to be managed. I know in 16 there were different like sub-tiers to each card, but in this one we're kind of removing all of that right out of the get-go. There's going to be essentially 3 grades of cards right now: regular, player of the month, or season best cards, and then player of the month cards. So player of the months obviously will be the best versions of those players that you can actually receive, while these ones are going to be, or the normal ones are going to be, as you see with what's his name, like Trout right there, for instance, is going to have a black tile, and then your season best individuals will have that blue and yellow tile right there represented on their number. So after a game, your players will accumulate experience. Experience points will be used to level up your players, which essentially you will be able to accumulate stat points, and those stat points can be spent as you see fit. So for instance, right now, let's go over to Marte. Go ahead and click on the plus icon. So you'll see that right now I have a total of 7 points because I leveled up a couple times. The more you level up, obviously the more development points you'll be able to accumulate, and then those points can be used in turn to level up your specific stats. Keep in mind, as you level up those specific stats, the requirement for how many points you need to invest into them will go up. So baseline right now, let's see for power right now. I have 3, or I've already invested a couple points into it. So you'll see in order to level that up again, just 1, I'll need to spend 3 points in there, and then after I spend 3 points, it'll be 5 points, etc. This guy's enjoying his cake over there in the window. What's up, dude? How you doing? All right, I'm glad. Can you change the name of the players? I'm pretty sure you won't be able to. Player names pretty much stay the same. If you're like referring to like something like in Pokemon where you could just name them ridiculous names, Bacon, that's not going to be the case there. So there's going to be exhibition, not in the traditional sense. So there's going to be, like I said, the season mode, which follows that 2017 season pretty accurately. There's going to be another mode essentially called Turn Battle, which will be you will be in control of just your at-bats. So you'll be going 1 inning at-bat, 3 strikes, and essentially you have to accumulate points. The more points that you accumulate, you'll go through like different tiers. I'll show you a little bit later, but that's going to be like a weekly game mode that resets though. So then we have, like I said, as you level up and get more stat points and level up those specific stats, it'll cost a little bit more, and you'll continue to gain those stat points then. So let's go ahead and just do boom, boom, total 0. All right, that's done. There you go. Marte is now level 4. So that's one way of leveling up your players, or growing them in strength, I should say. Another version you can do is a new method is an enhanced value, right? So this is similar to some of our other games. So if you guys have played like Dragon Blaze, if you guys have played any of the like Critica franchise or Darkness Reborn, you'll know that there are an enhanced system, right? So that's going to be a little different from your traditional level up method. So if you go over here to management, click on develop player. This is going to be your setup right here. So in order to train, or I should say, training is essentially enhancing. You could do this in 2 different methods, either the enhanced tab or the train tab. The enhanced tab will require an additional player of that same grade to be utilized in there. So right now we have Perez, what's it called? Season best 63 stat for Perez, and we also have an additional 63 Perez. I can't give an accurate assessment on that, Cooks, by the way. I'm also in the way, right here. There will be no player that shows up in there unless you have an identical version of that. So if you guys go to the management develop player tab and see that there's nobody in there, that's basically just a representation that you don't have enough players of that similar value in order to actually use those. If you use 2 of them to combine, exchange target material, you'll see the player value will go up, and you'll see normal success rate is going to be high since it's pretty much the same card and at the same enhanced value. It pretty much looks like it might be 100% though. I could be wrong. Success very high, or height. Obviously, editing some things in this build. Let's go ahead and try it out. Enhance successful. So you see his overall rating went up to 64 instead of 63. That little, we'll just call that hexagon. It's not a pentagon, is it? Hexagon. Number will increase to +2. And that's one way of enhancing your players. Another version you want to do, or if you wanted to do, is going to be a train system. The training system will essentially allow you to do this. Essentially, let me go ahead and unlock another tab. So, actually, right now I have one guy in there right now. So I threw him in there. As you can see, you could set it, and in 2 days you can come back and essentially complete that training. Represented underneath his actual player icon, you will see there is a 2 little diamond shapes in there, essentially representing that if, similar to 2016, how when you trained a player, there would be little diamonds that filled up in his character portrait, signifying the level that he was at, and then you could basically further train him after that. You will essentially have to fill up those 2 nodes, and then he'll get a increase to his enhanced level, right? So let's go ahead and shorten the time. So once you input him in there, you'll see there's a time frame after that 2 days and 10 hours are up. In 33 minutes, you will essentially get an extra node in there. Or if you want to shorten that time, I believe these are called supplements that you can purchase. Yes, traditional, generic, no-name supplements are going to be available for you to purchase. Essentially, what those do is those can expedite that time that's taking for your player to train. So right now we have 2 days left. Let's go ahead and throw in a couple of those A-grade supplement materials. We'll go ahead and barely fill it up, and then you'll see now it's 4 hours left in there, and you can further shorten the time by just throwing in a couple of other random B ones in there. Now that it's been completely filled out, you will be able to train complete. Boom, and that first node was filled. So in order to start it again, you will be required to use a set amount of actual gold, and then start training. Start training that, shorten time again. Throw in those Gatorades or Monster energy drinks, whatever they might be in there. Okay. Oh, wait, did it not go all the way? Boom, there we go. Training complete. And now, boom, +2 up, as well as your overall player rating will go up. So it's enhancing now using duplicate players as material. Yeah, so there's one way of doing that, either using duplicate players or the, I guess you could call it the more free-to-play route is just doing the training version, setting it for however many hours it will take to actually go up. Note that as you continue to enhance those levels of those players, I believe the time frame in which those players are trained does go up though. So for instance, let's say Trout right now, who's at a +4, will start training. So yeah, as you can see, that first node is going to take about a day in there, and as you train each additional node, that time frame will go up though. So, and I do believe we are trying to work on when the game does go live, the initial kind of time frame in which the game will be going live. We'll try to send out a lot more of these trainers, because trainers will be trainers and supplements are both being used in order to enhance your players. So keep in mind that in the beginning, like I said, we're going to be looking to do some more with those actual players. So and yeah, you will be actually you will be able to enhance those players up to, as we just said, up to a +10 value. So keep all that in mind while you're doing it. As you see here too, right next to our shortened time frame for good old Mike Trout, you will be able to purchase additional slots here. So for 500 gems or diamonds, I believe is what the new currency is. So keep that in mind. It's not stars anymore, guys. You're a diamond. Was you the person eating cake in the window? I don't know. So many people that could be doing that. Yeah, I'll get into that a little bit later, Evan. So yeah, there's that. You can select multiple players at once to throw in there, obviously. Start training. This is a player of the month right there, so that's 3 days for his first note. So obviously, the top end players, or grade tiers, I should say, will require a little more time to be put in there. So yeah, you can do 3 at a time or whatnot. And I do believe we do have one of our guys who works on MLB in chat. I believe you won't be able to use the player that's actually being trained currently. So I think they might be taken out of your roster. If we can get clarification on that though, GAMEVIL, if you're in chat, I'm sure people would love to hear about that. So there you have your player progression in a nutshell. So going back over here really quickly to our game modes. Again, we have turn battle. Just to kind of reiterate in case anybody didn't hear, essentially what the game, what's it called? Turn battle is going to be is essentially anytime you queue up, you're just going to get 3 strikes, you're at bat, and you try to accumulate as many points as possible. Let me just go ahead and go up in there really quickly. This is not going to be the live PvP environment. It's basically going to be a, face a AI version of somebody else's team, just them fielding, and you are going to be in control of batting.
Coming at you live from Progressive Field. We've got a dream matchup here today.
All right, batting lineup. Let's do it. All right, so I get 3 strikes. And then based on, different factors like, if I got any hits or got on base, RBIs, that kind of stuff, you'll get points that you will in turn be able to... Oh my God, that one hurt. You'll be able to increase your rank based on the points that you accumulate, and at the end of the week, you'll be rewarded essentially rewards based on your rank from that previous week. And this is kind of like a weekly game mode that will reset, so... I love you, Joe. I love you too, you guy. You the guy. Let's see if we can steal. So if you want to steal... Oh, wait. Did we do it? Oh, dang it. Similar to how you were able to field with while you were pitching, if you click on the actual portraits while you're at bat, you'll be able to steal bases. Is it a smart idea to try to steal now? Probably not, but let's click on it. Anything goes. He's just standing there. You son of a... You get onto the Cowboy. I mean, dude, go Cowboys, man. I love it. So as you see here, I didn't get any real points after the end of that. So when you do go back to your actual menu, you can see kind of where you're at in terms of progression here. So as you see here, my grade currently is beginner. The rewards I will acquire at the end of the week when I do, or if I stay at this current position, will just be 50,000 gold. But as you see, the more you progress throughout your... the more you progress throughout that week, you'll accumulate more points, go up to different leagues, and as you see in the reward info, here's the different rewards you can get throughout those leagues. Obviously, we're rewarding diamonds as well as flat gold in those rewards. Bear in mind too, with this version of MLB, you're gonna require a lot more gold to be making purchases throughout various other game modes. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind when you are trading and doing all that stuff with players, because that's going to be taking a lot into account. For those of you who are interested in the free market, or the free agent market, sorry, excuse me, those will only be purchased now in MLB Perfect Ending Live with just soft currency. So that's why gold's going to be really important. I know in 16 it was a lot of matter of betting and bidding on certain cards for various stars, but this one we're going to make a little more just streamlined at this point. So, and then live PvP is going to be where it's at. So if we can, if you want to throw me an invite now, if you are watching, my friend, throw me an invite and we'll do some live PvP right now. So while we're getting an invite out from GAMEVIL over there, a couple things I want to talk about with live battling. So once a game starts within live battle, once you go over to live battle game mode, once a game starts, you will have to actually finish the game. If you try to start a new one during the process or during a live game that you're already a part of, it'll just take you back to that live game. So essentially, if you are planning on loading up a live game and then backing out, just know that we've implemented that system where it's like you can't start multiple games and back out. One, the server wouldn't be able to take it, and two, that's kind of unfair for anybody that would be backing out. I'm trying to, Cooks. What are you saying? Is it even important, Cooks? Get a small loan of 8K. I see that, dude. I love it. Ooh, there we go. So right there in the corner, you see I just got a little notification saying that I received an exhibition request. Let's do it. Go ahead and accept that. So right now I'm playing against my buddy, what's his name? Pusha. So Pusha just invited me to a match. As you can see here, you're able to select your starting pitcher, as well as different rosters you want to use, roster A, roster B. And then I believe in this one, the owner of the match will be able to set. So as you see here, he just changed it from action 1 to action 4. You can essentially set, if you want to make it a small, short game with one of your friends, you can just do 1 inning or just set it at the 9th inning so that you're only playing 1. You can set it for 4. So a little more different options you could select so that if you are under a time frame or a time crunch, you can just head on in there. So let's go ahead and start up this match then for right now. I think we're just going to do 1 inning matches, right? Captain 70, how much do the packs cost? Right now, I believe, since this is a test build, the numbers aren't finalized, so it might fluctuate, but as it stands now in the test build, I think it's for a 10 pull, it's like 2,000 gems or diamonds, if I'm not mistaken. But again, whether or not that number actually is finalized in the live build is a different story. That could definitely change those. So, I gotta prep. I gotta prep myself. There we go. Let's do it. Start that match. Oh, here we go, baby. Let's do it. When will the beta come out? Well, the live global launch will be next week, so you won't have to wait long. Huh? Waiting for live battle. So let's see. A couple more things to note here is that you will see during our match, there will be a timer in there. So in live PvP, essentially, we're giving you 5 seconds to make your choice as far as your what you want to do, what action you want to perform. If you don't perform an action in that time, something will be automatically selected for you. And then I think it's like after 5 or so, actions of you not being there, if you're AFK or whatnot, your device will put you into simulation mode, essentially. So then at that point, if you are AFK or if you do walk away or get disconnected, your team will be placed in AFK. So that's another thought right there, is that if you are playing... Oh, wow. Wait, was that foul or is that just... What was that? What happened there? Oh, I guess I got a double? Okay. Whoo! So yeah, if you are AFK or if you're, concerned about disconnects affecting, the live battle system, just know that if anybody does disconnect from the game, you will essentially just be turned into a simulation so that if you do get disconnected, your team will just turn into an AI then. So yeah, it didn't look like a ground roll double. I definitely didn't see that. Thanks, Min. Appreciate that, dude. Again, we can't... Oh, here, that was too good to hit. You can take control of your bat if you want to with the auto control, or if you're a noob like me, you can just go with the auto contact. Because watch this manual. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. What do I do? Okay, that was kind of bad, but you guys get it though. When Joe doesn't know anything about baseball, it's tough, man. There are a lot of you guys know how many players there are in the MLB? Come on. There's a lot. there's like hundreds. Oh, what was that? You trying to trick me? Don't clown me with that, dude. Get out of here. Is that a bad pitch? I can't even hit it. One more time, baby. Let's do this. Come on, Pete. Let's do it. I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're good. Here we go, dude. We got a player of the month. Let's do this. Come on, Barts. Come on. Did you win, Joe? No. Far from it, my friend. Yeah! Yeah! Boom, maybe that angry face. Yeah. You gotta win. Opponent is making a Look at this guy making a substitution. Get out of here. You think that's going to save you? You think that's going to save you? All right, what do you got, dude? What do you got for me? Oh my God, that looked like a ball. I got the worst eye. I mean, I wear glasses, so I guess that's pretty evident there, right? Huh. That's right. All advance. Go. Go. Should we go home? We're going for it. We're going for it. Woo! Look at that laugh track, dude. Insert laugh track here. When will the game be compatible with the Samsung J7? That I don't know as far as device compatibility. Maybe I could try to ask our teams to see if we can maybe get a list of, oh my God, of compatible devices and throw them up on our forums or social media channels. So take it from a guy who knows. Oh my God, that lumber. That was, not lumberjack. That was a golf swing right there, dude. Waiting for it. Look at y'all. He's trying to clown on me, dude. Go, 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 baby. Go, baby. Oh, you trying to throw me out? Get out of here. Woo. Oh, J-Horse, that's not good, dude. You don't want to do that. Oh, my God. Are you just clowning on me now, though, dude? No, I know, Alan. I know, dude. I was just, I was finding a similar thing to say in tandem with your comment. All right, let's come on. Let's come on. Let's come on. I'm gonna steal home. Oh, he's stealing. Do it. Oh, he can't be. Oh my God, he beat me. He beat me. So that's one ending. But like I said, you can customize for. Oh my God. Oh, I still gotta. Oh my God. Look at me just ending that so soon. We're trying to end it all early. It's fired in there. Uh-oh. All right, let's see what you got, dude. You're on street. Let's see what you got.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Called strike. Strike two.
Let's see if you can hit this slider.
He's in a full windup.
Oh! Get it. Get it. Throw it. Woo!
One out. The batter's stepping up to
Yeah, Evan. So when you do start MLB Perfect Ending live for the first time, you will be prompted to either log into a Hive account, or if you want to log into a guest account, you can. However, keep in mind that if you log into a guest account, your data might not be saved. So it is recommended to start a Hive account. Oh, that was a good hit. What are you doing? Get it. Get it.
throw to second base. One out. Runner on second. He's standing.
Where's my gorgeous buddy? That seems like a personal question. You talking about Manny? Manny's not here.
He is really making the
Oh my God. So as you can see here, as oh, he stole. Oh, get out of here. He tried to steal on me, dude. Over pitch, no.
He delivers.
Oh, Jesus.
He just held off on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's in a
No, I'm confused. No, you confused me. Oh, baby.
the tag in time. 2 outs. Runner
Baby.
The batter's stepping up to the
Wait, Gunners, are you saying you got a new girl or Joe got a new girl? Papa's got a brand new. Oh, foul. Foul ball. Throw it right there in the corner, or not.
He delivers. He
All right, what do you got, dude? What do you got?
1 ball.
Dude, I can't get that. That great pitch is really difficult to get right now. Or best pitch, sorry.
He delivers.
No, get it. Ooh.
Easy out.
Oh, Cindy. Cindy's been gone for a while, my friend. Boom. So that's exhibition, and pretty much exhibition is the same where it's or the same as live battle. So that's what I'm saying. So long story short, when it comes down to live battle, let's cover a few more things. Is that again, once the game starts, must be concluded. You cannot start multiple live battle matches. If at all you're playing a player that disconnects and then comes back, they are able to take control back of their AI or AI setup. Then let's see. There is no way, so something else to take into account, there is no way to surrender in a live battle match. Once you set however many innings you want to play through, you do have to play through them, whether it's you actually taking control over your team or if it's the simulation playing itself through, though. And is that pretty much it? Oh yeah, and in both the turn battle game mode and live battle, it will not use any of your player contracts. So as you guys know, in MLB Perfect Ending, you do have the contract system, which after 30 games, I believe you have to re-sign. So both the turn battle and live PvP mode will not use any of the contract numbers, though. So let's see. Sorry, trying to go back through chat right now, catch up on any Pokeball. Fake pitch it. Yeah, you can actually throw. If you don't want to face a certain, let's say you have a player of the month that you're facing against off as you're the pitcher and they're the batter, there is a way to actually walk them. So if there's, if you guys see in the lower right-hand corner when you are pitching, there is a just walk button. So when you throw that, your pitcher will signify, let's walk the guy, and it'll essentially just walk him automatically. It won't go through the whole forward ball mechanic. Essentially, it's just you pushing the button that you want to walk someone will essentially just tell the game, walk this guy altogether. So just keep that in mind. Will there be a tutorial? There will be a tutorial. So essentially, after you select your team in the beginning, if it's the National All-American, you can then select your team, go through the tutorial. The tutorial is really quick, and it hits on all points. Within MLB Perfect Ending Live, though, if you guys take a look at the right-hand corner, there is a question mark in there that essentially you can select, and it'll give you little tips about all the different game modes and different little tabs as well. I did talk to our MLB Live team too, MLB Perfect Ending Live team, and they are going to be working on some like strategies and kind of user-friendly guides and upload them to the forum so that you can kind of be a little more accustomed to the new changes in there. So, ooh, the lights just turned off. Touch a little bit on management. So let's look at the scouting. So scouting is going to give you essentially 3 different ways of accumulating players or gathering new players. You can also go to the store, the market, and that's a way to just purchase player packs over there. But if you don't want to, there's 2 different ways to go about doing it. So the first one I do want to make mention on is the player piece. As far as this goes, from my observation, is that by clicking up here, you'll basically be able to see that there will be ways to accumulate a certain number of player pieces in various game modes such as the season and live battle rewards. As you see, I have 1 out of 4 of specific player pieces right now that I can use towards, what's his name? Guerrero or Valor. Man, that's terrible. So once you accumulate enough of those, you can go back into the actual player piece menu, and then cash those in for those. I believe these do reset after about a week's time, so as you're playing, you'll accumulate them, and then you can go to the shop and purchase those. I don't believe any new ones will be in rotation after you purchase. It's basically just going to say you purchased it, that's that. All right, Sandhat. Maybe a summer league? Maybe. So boom, there's one way of going about that. Let's see. Oh, you will be able to if you want to. So right now you have a max that you can hold out of 10 pieces. You can only hold, I'm holding 2 out of 10 pieces, right? If you want to essentially make it so that you can hold more, I believe you can push that plus button up there, and then you will have 5 additional spaces in there. I'm not sure how far it goes up, though. I'm assuming you could purchase daily max pieces. All right, never mind then. There you have it. You can purchase only once a day, I see. So, all right, and then the next version is going to be Scout. So scouting is essentially you can use resources to essentially what it sounds like, scout out different players. You can send scouts to bring you back a set amount of players. So let's say rookie scout, you'll see there, it'll bring you back a potential of a 40 to 69 player rating. By clicking that, you'll be able to select whether or not you want a pitcher, batter, or both, as well as American League, National League, and once you select those, you'll be able to further customize that search result through either East, Central, or West. So let's just do, for the sake of it, all. We'll go ahead and send that one out, and there's your 3 that you get back in return. So you'll see that all players will have a set gold cost in there, and then the time remaining in which you'll be able to accumulate those guys. So essentially the timer is going to basically give you a heads up. So let's say you get a really good card in there or player in there that you want to purchase. That might be a little out of your price range. Essentially what you can do is then keep that in rotation, and you will have 59 minutes to essentially get that gold that's required of that card. And then, so you can do that at a base of 40 to 69, or you can spend 20 diamonds, which is the hard currency again in game, to get a 55 to 79 value. This is where you're going to be able to get either season best or player of the month. I've seen plenty of player of the months in here, and I feel like this is a really good area to gather your player of the months. Avi, when does this come out? This will be coming out next week, so be on the lookout. But if you don't like essentially what that scouting report does have to offer, you can just hit the big red receive report again. It'll close that out, and you'll be able to refresh that report again. So let's see if I can get any player of the months in there. Boom. Look at that. Three, and we're good. So right there, you'll see player of the months will be the most expensive, though, so that will require about 1 million gold to purchase. But that will be your player of the month, McCutcheon. Boom. Go ahead and purchase that guy. Come on over. Scouting complete. And that is the end of that. The very last part of the draft player mode, or option, I should say. I keep saying modes. I feel like everything is just mode. I'm in that mode point right now. That's expensive. It is. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys that right now gold is going to be just as important as hard currency is right now. So anything you could do to get those gold income in. But where you're going to be seeing a lot of that gold income is going to be from the free agent market. So the free agent market, like I was saying, is different from 16 in the sense of it's only going to be utilizing gold to make purchases. So anybody that is putting up agents on these free agent markets will be seeing a influx of gold because of the fact that you can claim a lot of those, though, right? So if we want to, let's say I'm gonna go ahead and register. Who's somebody I can register right now? Let's register McCutcheon. Let's register the player of the month I just got, right? So if we want to go ahead and register player, here's where you're going to be seeing kind of the way or how you want to sell, right? So similar to how a lot of auction houses work across different games, you can kind of get an accurate assessment of how this will work. So based on the market price right now, the market price is essentially saying the highest value for this card right now or player is 299,000. The high end or lowest is 272,000. The more of those cards that are going to be in the free agent market, the more that price will fluctuate, right? So right now it could be 299,000. If a lot of players get this specific card, they might put them up there, and then it could be a vastly different price than what you see. So yeah, that kind of is there to essentially give you a little bit of insight into where your price range is going to be. Clutch sucks. Aww. How could you? So yeah, you can either click on the lowest or highest tab to see, and it'll automatically upload that for you, or you can select your own price. It's worth to note that any price outside of that range, let's do 200 or, oh God, stop it, 200,000. Anyone that tries to set the price out of the range will get an error message essentially saying that that's not in the price range, though. So, hey, no problem, Alan. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate coming in. You get it. You get what I was going with. So, yeah. So once you do upload that player, you can also check and see what different ranks are being set at. So if you want to check for, let's say, a plus 10 enhance player of the month, McCutcheon will be at a 71 million price range that you could set that at. So while that's what I'm saying, while 1 million gold sounds like a lot to claim somebody from a scouting report, some of these guys, when you have them completely enhanced out, will be quite beneficial for your income then. So, but since he's not at a plus 10 though, his plus 1 version is again 1.6 million as a player value, and then it's taking into account since not a lot of them are in there, it's jacking up the price to almost 300,000 then. So let me go ahead and set it as highest, register, use 500 gold to put him in there. So, all right, successfully registered him. So by going back over here now,